Look, I know it's a very normal thing that, as humans, when we are faced with problems, issues, something that makes us upset, we want to find a solution to it. We feel that there's something wrong, we must find a solution to it. And obviously, I'm not going to deny that, like, you have to find a solution to something that you feel is bothering you, something that you feel is upsetting you. But as a man, you have the potential, you have the ability in you to use that thing that's upsetting you and use that as motivation to progress in your life. And the most common example I can think of, and probably you can relate to, is going through a heartbreak and then going to the gym and improving on your physique and stuff. That's like the most common, most used example of it, but that applies for literally everything. A couple of weeks ago, I wasn't too consistent on YouTube. I was going through times when I was genuinely not able to upload a video. I was just not able to, and I got pissed off. I wasn't feeling great. I was faced with some stuff, and I was genuinely, like, I was not happy with things. And yet that somehow, the moment I go to the gym, it made me angry, and that anger made me push harder, if that made sense. Whenever I was doing my workouts, whenever I was doing anything work related, productivity related, I felt an urge, a bit more of a boost to get that thing done than I usually would. But it's funny because now I was actually upset at this point. I was actually not happy with things at this point, but yet I felt more of an urge to get these things done, more motivation to get these things done than I usually would if I was in a happy space. And that can apply to literally anything. I know I said the gym, but it could be work, it could be literally anything. But as a man, and I'm saying as a man because I don't think it's the same for women, but as a man, that anger in you, that little bit of aggression in you usually comes when you are faced with a tough situation. Most times, even though you're upset, it's most times you get angry. You don't actually feel sad. Most men, when they are faced with a tough situation, you get angry at it. You don't feel like sitting and crying. I don't mean to disrespect women, but usually women, you want to have the feeling of, oh, I want someone to talk with, I want someone to, speak about and, let my problems go. Whereas as a man, you feel a bit angry at it, and use that anger to actually progress in life. Use that anger to get your work done and progress in life. Literally, it could be anything. Like I said, the gym, work, anything. Use that as a positive, in a positive manner. Don't just let it get the better of you and you sitting and not doing anything and just crying. Like, you have that ability as a man. Use it smartly. Another example I can give you was and this is probably the biggest example of this thing where I've used being upset to my advantage. And in 2022, I got horrible results in my O-level exams, and that didn't make me sad. Yeah, I was upset. I did very badly in my exams, but that fueled me to want to actually improve my life. If it wasn't for that moment, I promise you right now, I wouldn't have any idea of wanting to become a successful person. Like, I wouldn't even have that idea. I wouldn't have that goal if it wasn't for getting crappy results in my exams. So I know when you're faced with problems, you want to find a solution to it, but understand that those problems, even though you want to find a solution to it, and you should understand that while you're faced with that, you can use that to your advantage and use that to keep leveling up in your life. You can use that little bit as energy. You know how you take pre-workout before going to the gym? This is like pre-workout, but it comes in the form of you not feeling too great mentally. Use it in a positive manner. Trust me, it can produce some amazing results. Like, I've had some sick workouts, man, when I felt the worst mentally. So that says something.